Hydra 3. Do you copy? Roger, this is Hydra 3. Be advised, we have a group of hostiles with a trailer believed to be stocked with firearms just north of your position. Order is to destroy the trailer with permission to engage hostiles. Roger that. Do that.
Hello everyone, it's Maximus here. Thank you so much for joining me today on this tank related video. Once again, we're not touching on gaming a little bit today. I'm going to go back to my roots and talk a little bit more about some tanks. And we are once again talking about one of my favourite tanks in the world, the M60A3. Now in this particular video, I've been finding some more information on what sort of upgrade packages have. Now we all know there is already the Raytheon upgrade that we've already talked about in previous videos, and also the Sabre upgrade that was talked about in a lot of the comments on that video that I didn't even know about also. A lot of people informed me of that, so thank you very much. But I also did a bit of background research and found what other kind of upgrade packages this particular tank has. And it's quite intriguing to know that they're still pumping out packages for this tank. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that disagree with upgrade packages being developed for this particular tank. We have to remember that this tank is now not really in service within Western countries, including obviously the United States of America, but it is being utilized by countries that can't afford to procure a main battle tank that is new, highly developed, and highly sophisticated, which makes complete sense. You know, if they can upgrade their existing fleet, it's huge. You know, there's no point selling off all those tanks that could still be utilized. The modern battlefield is defined in very broad terms nowadays too. We've also got to appreciate that these tanks that are used in these other countries and these packages that have been designed for export use really only are going to be fighting, you know, countries and nations / terrorism, whatever it may be, a combative force that is going to be a lot less superior even to the M60A3s that they currently own. It's something you've got to consider. So what I did is a little bit of research in the background, and I found a new package developed by L3 Communications. Now these particular developers, they procure and develop all sorts of different systems and battle equipment for their company, and it's very interesting. Feel free to check out their website. It's a really cool kit. Inclusive of that, it's a really cool kind of camera system. Absolutely amazing. They use on their drones and all sorts of other stuff. But today we're going to talk about the M60A3, and the package they developed is called the Destroyer package. Yes, you couldn't get any more tank destructive name in the world as the Destroyer. I'm pretty sure there's a Transformer that's a tank called the Destroyer, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. But we're going to go over the video. We're going to review some of the features that the particular package comes with, and we're going to discuss it real quickly afterwards. But I really hope you enjoy the footage, guys. Please feel free to leave comments about what you feel about it and what you think this kind of upgrade package is going to bring to the table. And we're going to review it, as I said. We'll go and discuss it afterwards and kind of touch base on something we're going to bring. Hope you enjoy, guys.
Hydra 3, do you copy? Roger, this is Hydra 3. Be advised, we have a group of hostiles with a trailer believed to be stocked with firearms just north of your position. Order is to destroy the trailer with permission to engage hostiles. Roger that.
The Destroyer is the most technologically advanced, powerful, and complete modernization of this vehicle ever assembled. L3's upgrade package brings increased power and mobility, cutting-edge technology, amenities, and weapon systems, all at less than half the cost of a new main battle tank. The Destroyer's situational awareness capabilities include a long-range sight and a state-of-the-art 360-degree day and night vision camera system.
We suffered no casualties in our Oscar Mike.
The Destroyer has been outfitted with a 1,200 horsepower turbo diesel engine, as well as advanced suspension that absorbs uneven terrain. These upgrades, along with the stabilized gun and turret drive, deliver accurate on-the-move, increased power for improved acceleration, quicker braking response, pivoting, and better steep grade maneuvering. The integrated power system enables the crew to power standard electronics, such as cell phones, laptops, lights, or other equipment. This allows for easy on-site maintenance. This power system also includes air conditioning, giving added comfort for the crew in hot conditions. The advanced weapons system delivers accurate short and long-range targeting for each weapon this tank carries, including the high rate of fire 50 caliber Commander's machine gun, the 7.62 millimeter coax machine gun, the 25 millimeter remote weapons system, and of course, the 120 millimeter smooth bore cannon. Not only does the destroyer have the firepower, but it also boasts evasion technology and upgraded armor to dominate in many real-world situations, including tank-on-tank warfare, border patrol, convoy protection, and urban operations. This is the Destroyer by L3.
So that was a pretty interesting video, and it very well made. I quite enjoyed it. So let's just go over some of the features this particular package has again. We're going to discuss the kind of things that, pros and cons, and what's going on here. So obviously we can straight away see that this particular package is pretty much the exact same kind of package as the Raytheon upgrade package that has been developed by Raytheon Solutions. The 120mm cannon is obviously now going to be a standard, I guess, when they're trying to upgrade these tanks. It makes sense, a little bit more firepower utilizing the main smoothbore cannon, on which most main battle tanks are utilizing on Western countries. A very powerful engine, again, the 1200 horsepower engine, power pack and final drives have been upgraded, giving it a heck of a lot more power, which is going to be great. Stabilized fire on the move fire control system, which is again going to be really handy to have utilizing that 120mm smoothbore cannon. That's going to be a standard now for tanks. If you don't have stabilization in a tank, really it's just going to be absolutely useless on the battlefield. This guy that looks like Santa Claus seems to be doing really nice inside his tank here. Obviously, when you upgrade a tank like this with this kind of ammunition, it doesn't come with some of the benefits of which, other main battle tanks that do have this gun do have. For instance, blast compartment doors for the ammunition. We saw there that the loader was pumping rounds in quite easily, but his ammunition was just stowed, right next to him. It's not exactly the safest area to have that ammunition right beside you without a blast door protection to allow for potential cook-offs from a hit. An advanced hydropneumatic suspension system and a new power plant, as we already mentioned. A lot more power and a lot more suspension provides a lot smoother of a ride, better ability to be able to engage targets on the move. Very, very handy to have. They're going to be putting chassis side skirt armor on there, and obviously a front glacis armor, which is going to be handy for IEDs and RPG blasts. Bar armor is standard. I mean, really, anyone can do bar armor. That's not really a difficult thing to prevent against RPGs and such. Upgrade armor. The armor really isn't specified, and it's not going to be. That's because countries are going to put their own specific armor packages onto the tank when they choose to take on this particular upgrade package, and obviously armor is classified to whichever country or nation that is utilizing that armor at the time. So they're not really going to classify what armor packages are going to be put on. They are putting auxiliary, which is again going to be a standard now. It's not going to be something extra. This should be something the tank should always have. And the new machine guns that they're putting on top are really, really handy to have. Again, it's going to be a new industry standard for tanks now. Remote crew weapon stations that can be utilized within inside the safety of the vehicle. Very, very handy to have. The vehicle already had a 7.62 machine gun in the side, so it's not really anything new. Exportable electrical power again is going to be handy to utilize for tools and things. Nothing really different there though. Most vehicles have an APU. Electronic operator maintenance manuals are basically going to be, everything's done online now. They can repair and change it on the fly pretty easily without having to do books and all that crap from the old vehicles. Smoke discharges, again, it's just going to be a standard. I mean, these aren't really new things that have been given. The M60 already had smoke discharges, so it's not really something that I would say that they're upgrading. The typical running over the tank scene kind of. I mean, for crying out loud, we get it. Tanks can ride over cars. But honestly, for me, this upgrade package really isn't anything new or special on what from Saber upgrades we're developing. Yes, this video portrays it very, very nicely with all the different features it has, but really in the grand scheme of things, all it's doing is upgrading its weapon systems to be able to fire on the move, give a little bit more firepower, and with a lot more powerful power plant. It's not really much changed in terms of the actual vehicle itself. It's still an M60, and a lot of people disagree with that, and I completely understand it, but it's just something that the countries that can't afford to procure a new main battle tank are going to be aiming for nowadays. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video today. Just another little tidbit on what kind of things that the M60A3 is going in terms of its transitional phasing to its next, I guess, battle life, which is very, very interesting to me. I think it's really cool, but some people aren't into it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please leave comments. I want to hear you discuss it all day long. Tell me your pros and cons about this, and also just leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. All the best, guys. Bye bye.